Good.
How you doing, Martin?
Good, thank you.
Phil?
How are you, Phil?
Not too bad.
No worries.
Alright, just go a quick run through of what we're doing today. You've been running the saw for a long time, but the boss wants you to be able to change the blade and everything by yourself and get rolling. So, figured I'll come here, show you how to change the blade safely.
I'd like to learn how to use it properly without hurting anyone.
No, we're just changing the blade today. We've been using the saw pretty good, so what we're going to do, we're going to go through, change the blade. I'll show you step by step how we'll get that done.
Cool, man.
And if you have any questions throughout it all, just let me know.
No worries.
And I'll stop. First off, are you comfortable right now?
Sure am.
Just do a work health and safety check.
Yep.
Comfortable, the table's at a good height.
Sure are.
Do everything. Alright, we'll just go over a saw quick.
Yep.
We've got a trigger button. Now first thing you want to do before you change the saw blade, I'll do step by step, remove the power source.
Of course.
So
That stops.
push the trigger, saw won't go, you won't cut your hand off, we're trying to change the blade.
Correct.
And either if it's a corded one, pull the plug out the wall. Now first off, we have a button at the front here.
Is that like a trip switch?
That's a lock. That's a lock button. And then every blade here, underneath of there. So what you do, you hold down the lock button, you put your Allen key in, and then what you do, that'll slide all the way in.
Do you feel anything?
Right, then you can let go.
That side.
So it holds it in there now. Now it's loose. What you do, go ahead and undo the screw all the way, and I'll go get you to do it next, step by step.
So
and
it
then,
actually unscrews opposite.
yes,
Okay.
because when the blade's turning, you don't want it to loosen as you're working it. Hold the guard back. Just watch your fingers on the blade. Pop it like that. Pull this piece out. Just sit it there, and then the blade slides out. And you grab your new blade. Now you've got an arrow here.
So it's always underneath.
That tells you the direction of the blade. And you've got an arrow here.
So it's always, that's going to spin anti-clockwise no matter what.
Yes.
Unless, so,
Yeah.
okay.
So you want.
I'm only
No.
asking because.
No, the blade goes clockwise.
Okay.
So right here. That's the direction of the blade. So when you put this in, you want to make sure the arrows are the same way.
So obviously it's upside down.
Yeah, if you put it that way,
It's not
the arrow is pointing in the opposite direction. You flip it over, and you'll slide it in. You'll sit that in there.
I might have touched it.
Okay.
No.
And then that will go on there,
The washer.
and then you pop the screw.
Anti-clockwise still.
Yep. Anti-clockwise with the screw.
Always anti-clockwise.
Let's go all the way in, finger tight.
But
Then
that
sit it down,
release the lock.
push your lock in. It'll lock the blade,
Then you can tighten that.
and then tighten that in. Then you can put your power back in and test it out.
Do you need the lights?
I'm recording.
Doing the license here.
And then just try it all out there. Make sure the blade's all good, and then you've changed the saw blade. Now get you to do it step by step,
Yep.
and then
Same way you go.
and I'll tell you each step
Yep. Alright.
what to do, and then the third time I'll get you to do it by yourself.
Alright, no worries.
So step by step.
Alright.
First thing to do, make sure you're comfortable.
Yep. First thing we do is unlock the lock.
Remove the power.
So
Push the button in. Slide the battery out. And then sit that to the side. And then just try the trigger, make sure it doesn't work. Yep, no power.
sounds like a lock.
Yeah,
Negative.
push that down at the same time.
Okay, so that
And then-
always has to be.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. So now, grab your Allen key and
Press the trigger.
push the trigger lock Then you'll feel it go in
Yep,
a little bit,
all
hold
the
it
way.
in. Now put the Allen key in. Now turn it anti-clockwise. And then you'll feel that button slide in further and lock it in. Push down, yep. And then unscrew it. You can hold it up on the side if you want. Now just grab on there. Undo the screw all the way.
Sorry. Big different, man.
It's all good. You can use the Allen key the other way too. Put the long part down. Yep. Then it doesn't hit the frame.
Actually, I'm going.
No, you don't.
I'm going. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so.
You gotta make sure you hold this lock in so it locks in place. Because the blade was spinning at
Is
the
that
same time.
this lock?
And this button here.
Okay. Okay.
Yep. Push it in. Yep.
Okay. Just allow to slide around.
Now just keep undoing that. Another way.
Sorry, bro.
All good. You can probably pull the Allen key out and use your finger the rest of the way. And you can let go of this button now.
Yeah?
Yep.
100%?
Yep, let go of that. Just unscrew all the way.
Perfectly. So that means it's release the mechanism.
Yep. That means the thing's free one way, other way.
Sorry, bro.
Just keep turning the screw until it comes all the way out. Yep. And pull the other piece out. And pull your guard back. That's it. Pull your guard back. Now hold it all the way back. With one hand, the other hand, grab the saw blade. Right, there you go. With that, grab the saw blade and check the arrows. Now hold it up against that arrow there. And you'll see pointing opposite directions, flip it over, sit your blade in. And then slide on there, flat. Yep. And then you just do that.
Pilot?
Yep.
So give it a.
Yep.
I just didn't want to let go.
Yeah, you can let go now. Put the first piece in first. So it's slotted, so it'll hold in there good. Put the screw in, go on.
Anti-clockwise. Actually, no, clockwise is fine. Clockwise locks it.
Anti-clockwise.
Anti always
Anti.
locks it.
Anti does, yeah. Now go finger tight all the way.
And grab the trigger nozzle.
Yep, once it gets finger tight. And grab the Allen key. And go anti-clockwise.
Oh, okay, I can feel it pushing up.
Yep.
Okay.
If the blade's spinning, it means this has got to be pushed in more to lock it. Yep.
So that sounds right.
Yep. Yep. Guard's all good. Just always make sure.
So
Back.
how did you clip that back in?
Clip which back in?
That weird.
That?
Because that went.
Yeah. So this lever here.
Okay.
This is depth
Yep.
adjuster.
Okay, so that's it.
We release that. Then you
That
can
will
change
make
the
that.
depth.
Okay.
But we'll just, for this purpose, we'll just leave it all the way in.
Yeah.
Leave it locked, and then you don't have to worry about moving around. And then, yeah. And at that point,
Battery.
you put your battery, and then you'll be good to go. Do your regular cutting like you normally do. Any questions so far?
Do I have to push the trigger? Because heaps are different.
Yeah. So you push down on this, and then the trigger. Just watch your fingers near the saw blade. Yep. Okay. All good. Alright, now we'll see how you go doing it yourself. Any questions before you start doing it by yourself?
No.
Okay.
Unless I actually get to the point where I can't remember.
Yep, that's
then
okay.
I'll actually
Yep, ask me at each
that's
point and we'll be good to go.
I reckon that's beautiful.
Yep, alright, so done good there, so we'll go through it by yourself now
Okay.
and change the blade and I'll watch.
So
And then
shall
if
I
you
put
have
that
any
back
questions,
in?
no, leave that
Yeah.
off to change the blade.
No, I know that, but
Yep.
do I have to start the whole process?
No, you
again?
did,
Okay.
you kind of, we started, took it off, so we're
Alright,
okay there.
So now, the saw blade.
You got the you got the lock at the front. And now, okay. And go. Yep. That's it.
Big screw,
Yeah.
but it has to be.
Don't want that blade to go flying off when you're cutting, especially thing to be used for 3, 4, 5 hours or even more during the day.
Yeah, I kind of see. I've seen someone who not same blade but bandsaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lost their arm.
And that's why
That was horrible.
we try to do what we do and get everyone safe,
Safe.
do everything
That's it.
safely.
Yeah,
Pull
so-
out the middle piece out there.
Is it alright if it drops?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Flip,
as,
yeah.
as long as I keep my finger on.
Yeah, you can let go of that now.
Can I?
Yeah, once
So
once it's
once
loose,
that's-
you can let go.
Okay. So that's fine.
Now, flip it up on its side. Pull your guard back. Now hold that there, now with the other hand. And now you've got all the big parts. Now here's the new blade.
Thank you, sir.
Always.
Always first before we can grab the blade. I'll make sure it's done all the way to that side you've got that. Okay, that is not matching that.
Yep, so flip it over. Yep.
Sorry if it's moving.
You're doing good.
Thank you.
Perfect. And as time goes on, you'll get a lot quicker at it. But
Of course.
For now, first time, it's not going to be done
No,
in
of
2
course
minutes, and you don't want it to be done in 2 minutes. You
Of
want
course not.
You want it to be done safely. Time
Learn
isn't a
how to
factor.
actually, am I allowed to still screw that in even though that little washer's not properly yet? Just so I can get the actual thing, and then I'll actually adjust it.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's fine. Go counterclockwise.
Actually, you know what? Am I allowed to take it out just so I can make it proper for myself?
You just spin it, and you'll feel it drop in.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, so always make sure everything's flat. Yep.
I'm not going to release this. at
Yeah, no,
all.
that's good.
I'm telling you. So that's actually probably
You
probably one of the key.
You probably
criteria.
could now.
Okay.
You could now release that, because then that would protect the blade. Just release it slowly, so it doesn't jolt anything. Now the blade's protected. If your hand slides anywhere,
It's
you're not going to hit the blade.
It's got no power, so.
Yeah, but you could also just scratch yourself with the
Oh,
blade.
okay.
So at
once
least
that was released. yeah.
Yep.
Okay. That's a very.
so get that as tight as you can with your fingers. Yep. Now grab the Allen key. And push button. Yeah, put that in. Yep. Very good. Sit it flat. Just watch your fingers away from the blade. No, don't. No, never expose the blade. Yep, perfect. All good. So we're done. So just recap what we did today. Went through, make sure you're in a comfortable position by doing this, because you don't want to be standing on one foot, hanging off the ledge, trying to change the saw blade. You want to be on level ground. And so we went through, we took the battery out, make sure you get rid of the power, and then which way the blade goes in, how to remove it.
That's the main source, the power.
Yeah, so make sure
there's no power.
Whether it's an 18 volt battery, 12 volt battery, or 240 volt power cord. So we've gone through all that. So did you learn anything today?
I learned how to change this thing.
Yep.
Properly.
Yep.
With the actual guard.
Yep.
And the thing I learned the most was it can't really hurt me unless the power source is out.
Yep.
I can still get scratches and cuts and all that, but that's on the sense of not having the guard. Anti-clockwise is the actual motion to change the actual blade.
Yep.
There's also a lot of trip switches.
Yep.
One of them is the actual main thing to be able to actually change the blade,
yep.
which is the cut-off switch. I think it's a cut-off switch. And once you get that all motion, you still have all the guards and you've got the trip switch set. You don't have to continually hold that to this.
Yep.
Very good.
I think that's actually taught me a
So
little bit more.
boss sent me out here, get your teacher do this, you got it done very competently. And
Did I actually do that?
yes.
Yeah.
And I
Do you
believe
think so?
down the road you'll get quicker at it, so but you know the basics of it. You may forget a bit here and there, but the second it'll trigger in and be like, yep, this is what I've got to do. So
See, when I was working at Egan's recycling asset management disposal plant, it was like all these skids and
Yeah.
you had to actually unscrew tables and take all the bolts and screws and bright metal, bright alloy, all metal. They wanted me to cut all the wood,
Yep.
but
And
I
now,
called this ankle grinder.
yeah.
And
So
I
now,
call this an
yep,
ankle
now you
grinder
got
because I know
used to the
exactly
power
how it
saw,
works.
and you know what it does. You know how to change the blade. And you've got it all going. Do you have any questions?
To be perfectly honest, I don't, because it's actually taught me more than I actually
That's
really
good.
needed to know.
Accomplished the goal today. You did perfect. Well, I appreciate it, Martin. It was very nice to meet you.
Thank you, Phil.
Good luck with your construction
Thank
and
you
everything
very
else
much.
you'll be doing. And
No, I appreciate
End
it,
it
man.
here.
Like, you've actually taught me a lot of
take
good
care of
things.
yourself.
So I'm actually really happy